When the prince was struck by the sands of time, something was woken within. Something strange and cunning. Something dark. The 7 years spent on the run had embittered the prince and made him hard. This burden sustained his other half, gave it strength. The prince was tempted to do as it said, for it was a light in the darkness, offering comfort and guidance to a man who had just lost everything. But what were its intentions? Why did it happen? Only time would tell.
As a child, Father would tell me stories.
Pay attention. Something's happening down there.
Is that? It's his ear! He is completely transformed.
Interesting. He has used the power of the sands to transform his army. And these artifacts will allow him to transport them across the city with ease. He appears to be in complete control. Things do not look too good for you at the moment.
I will not let the Vizier have Babylon. My city. My throne! He has used that beam as a gate. We will follow him through it.
Well, that went well.
Maybe following the Vizier through that gate wasn't such a good idea. What is this place?
It looks like some kind of temple.
Could all this have been made by the Vizier? Look at that statue.
There certainly is a resemblance. Let us take a closer look at that altar.
It looks as though this temple hasn't functioned in quite some time. The gears on that water wheel look rusted through.
Perhaps if you find a way to operate them, we can proceed.
This temple reminds me of a tale my father once told me of the Lord of Time. An acolyte of Zurvan was able to harness the energy of 3 temples and become more than a man. He was the very incarnation of Zurvan on Earth. Overflowing with the power of a god, he ravaged and enslaved my people.
What does a child's bedtime story have to do with anything?
The story goes on to tell of a great king. Using surprise to their advantage, his armies destroyed the temples. Bravely, the king led his men forward, and after a great battle, defeated Zurvan's minion, driving the power from his body. The merciful king spared his life, exiling him to the mountains of India.
The fool. Never leave an enemy alive.
The Vizier must have uncovered the lost temples of Zurvan. How else could he have taken control of the sands, even with the dagger?
So what are you going to do about it? Run, you fool! Quickly! The portal is reopened. Well, that certainly went according to plan, did it not? You really should know by now that entering portals made of sand only leads to trouble.
I will simply have to resort to a more traditional form of transport.
Hopefully with greater success.
Two groups. The weak ones to the workshop. The strong must go to the palace and arena for changing.
Somebody, help us! Yep.
That chariot should get us home.
Shall I continue my story from here if you are called away? As you wish.
Are you sure you can control this thing?
Let us hope! If I crash, it is the end for both of us!
The prince! Stop him!
And so once the prince began the journey home, his mind afire with visions of the justice he would visit upon the vizier.
He didn't. Turn right. And left. You have done well, Prince. I'm sure it was not intentional. Watch out! That was close.
We made it!
Hold your
Come on!
The once bright and vibrant streets of Babylon now stood all but deserted, its inhabitants either dead or fled. Those left behind suffered terribly, captured, tortured, and transformed. But the prince did not notice this. So focused was he on the vizier.
I'm impressed.
Oh, good. Your opinion means a great deal to me.
Is that how you thank the man who just saved your life?
First, you did not save my life. I did. Second, you are not a man. Just a disembodied voice. A ghost. And third, I never asked for your help, and I certainly do not need it.
While I admire your bravado, you would be wise to show some respect.
And you would be wise to keep quiet. You are distracting me and we are no longer alone.
Should I continue and will continue my story from here next time. Is this where I should resume the... Good. This is a fine place.